Hey guys, Austin with Rugged Country Dual Sport. We're throwing in a Dirt Tricks mechanical timing chain adjuster today into 2009 Husaberg. Pretty cool product from Dirt Tricks. The OEM timing chain adjuster is hydraulic on most of the KTM, Husabergs, and Husqvarna models. And so why you want to change it from hydraulic to mechanical is the threat of failure. The hydraulic system, if there was a lower oil pressure, it's usually actually that clacking noise that you hear when you fire these bikes up when they're cold. The mechanical will keep tension on the chain and make sure that none of the teeth are slipping on the gear for the cams, and just an overall, it's just a better, stronger system. So Dirt Tricks, pretty simple kit. Basically what we're going to be doing is replacing the OEM hydraulic tensioner with this mechanical device. So now it would be spring loaded, so it doesn't depend on the oil pressure, and it'll make sure we keep plenty of tension on the chain. So pretty easy mechanical to swap out. Luckily, the old Husaberg here she's kind of torn down, so we can actually get to our OEM tensioner pretty easy. So here's where the hydraulic tensioner sits. On the single overhead cams, you don't have to worry about taking anything else apart other than just swapping this guy out. On some of the 250F models with the twin cams, you do have to make sure that you're not having any issues there. Make sure the bike's on top dead center. But for us, we're good to go. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop this top bolt off and loosen it. There we go, like that. I'm gonna take it all the way off. There's an O-ring on there, so just wanna make sure that that's in place. And then you take a 21, go ahead and pop this one loose. And that's your overall housing. So when you take this off, it's got a little copper sealing washer, crush washer. I just want to make sure that that's in good shape, nice and clean for reuse, because we're going to reuse these componentry. All right, so now down in there is where our hydraulic tensioner is sitting. So it helps if you grab a magnet. All right, so using a magnet and a screwdriver, I'm gonna pop this guy out. Sometimes you gotta use a screwdriver to kind of loosen it. And so there's your OEM hydraulic chain adjuster. So, and it keeps pressure like that, and basically your oil pressure back here is what keeps pressure on the system and keeps it working correctly. We're gonna reuse this O-ring. So now on the Husaberg, because it is up and down, I'm gonna actually lay the bike over so I can get this parted. If you have a KTM or whatever, you're already going to be at an angle, so you don't have the same issue that I'm having. So now with the bike all the way over, we'll be able to do, you might be a little tough to see, but now this guy, if I can get to it, get angled, hopefully we can put it in without it being extended all the way. Which it's still fighting with me. All right, there we go. So you can see it's nice and flush down in there. Now that we have it in, we can go ahead and bring the bike back up. Go, just like that. All right, so yeah, definitely made the struggle. So we're gonna go ahead and take the spring that comes with the kit from Dirt Tricks, pop that in the center, and what that's gonna do is expand our unit down into the cable, or excuse me, the chain housing, and keep tension on that piece. So go ahead and do the outer housing here first. We're gonna use our 21 millimeter. All right. And then lastly, just wanna make sure our O-ring's on this guy right here. And we'll use a little bit of pressure to get it started. And basically, as you're putting pressure on this this piece, it'll be putting tension on your new mechanical chain tensioner. And tighten that piece down. and that's it. All right, so our mechanical adjuster is now in the bike. So when we go to start the motorcycle, the spring and the ratchet system will automatically set to where it needs to be to keep tension on that chain. So the cool part now is with the mechanical adjuster in there, the hydraulic system's out, so oil pressure doesn't affect the tension on the chain. It will consistently have nice solid pressure on the chain, cam chain. So great product from Dirt Tricks. Definitely recommend it, and it really fits a large group of models from KTM Husaberg and Husqvarna. So anyway, so check out Dirt Tricks and stay tuned at Rugged Country Dual Sport. We'll have some more videos for you.